Hello, and welcome to the Superhero Hub. I'm Sam,
I'm Matt.
and today it's another episode of Tell 'em.
Marvel fan casting.
You know. So yeah, you know the rules. Five characters, and the other person fan casts.
That's it.
Yep,
Okay, I'm going to throw them at you first. Ready?
yep.
We have Mr. Sinister, Sue Storm, the Beyonder, Green Goblin, and Ghost Rider.
Right, Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage.
First of all, no, you can't have him. And
Yeah.
you can pick any Ghost Rider you want, by the way.
Yeah, I was joking.
I mean, as in Johnny Blaze or Danny Ketch or the new one.
Yeah, Robbie Reyes.
Okay,
I was
I
joking.
don't like that. He's got a car. That's lame.
I was joking about Nick Cage as well.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I had two of them already. Didn't need another one.
Just to say, shame Marvel wasn't.
Marvel didn't make it.
Whatever.
Don't worry.
Right, Green Goblin, The Beyond, Susan Storm.
Have any Green Goblin you want as well.
I'd have to say Cara Delevingne,
For who?
Sue Storm.
Okay. I mean, I'm not watching it, but okay.
What, you wouldn't watch it just because of that casting?
Not based on what I've seen, which is three terrible Fantastic Four movies and a very bad Suicide Squad movie with her in it.
Well, if you think how she was in Suicide Squad playing June Moon, it's the same thing.
That was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but based
Most
off
of the film was her doing this.
Green Goblin.
Mhm.
So Harry or Norman Osborn.
Yep.
So it just depends really whether I want a young or old person to do it, and then depending on that is kind of who I'd pick. The Beyonder. Give me a quick rundown on the Beyonder.
All powerful, kind of demigod guy. He's got a Jerry curl in the comic books. Just like a disco bloke.
Oh.
You know, you could go like 1970s John Travolta. Might be a bit on the nose.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Good, no one wants that.
See, this is a flipping toughie, this one. And what was the other one?
Mr. Sinister.
Give me a rundown on him.
Are you serious? Purple skin, kind of. He's not technically a mutant, but he's been made basically inhuman or invincible for Apocalypse. He's got purple skin. He's an English guy. Nathaniel Essex is his actual name.
That was it. Yes, I knew it was him. I was just, for some reason, I thought it was someone else. Let me see. See, this is tough because absolutely nothing's springing to mind.
What for Sinister? Dude, how many evil English people have you seen in the films?
You know who I'd pick?
Tell me.
If he's gonna be quirky looking, I'd pick Johnny Depp.
I think he could do it.
Yeah, English accent. Why not?
I mean he's American, but yeah, it's weird for Johnny Depp. He seems to play more people with English accent than he does. Maybe that's just because I've seen too many Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Green Goblin. So that's a tough one as well. Right, so I've got.
If you don't want to cast a Green Goblin per se, cast a Norman Osborn.
That's a struggle right there. I can't really discern between the two.
Well, Norman is basically kind of like Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Except with more hair.
Yeah, and literally like crazy.
Yeah, kind of a mix between the Joker and Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
See, you could pick Jesse Eisenberg to be.
Oh no.
To be Harry Osborn.
No.
Yeah, based off the performance.
He dies in the movie. I
Well,
liked him in that Facebook film, but I'm sorry,
yeah,
Batman
that's what I mean.
ruined him for me.
That's what I mean. They should in as Lex Luthor, they should have just had him play Mark Zuckerberg. I don't see why they didn't do that.
Too late now.
The Beyonder. See, that's a struggle because who could you really get recently that had kind of.
That has to be recent. It's fan casting. Cast whoever you want. Cast, don't know, Clark Gable if you want.
You know who I pick?
Jimmy Stewart.
No, Samuel L. Jackson.
That's the Beyonder.
Yeah, old school Samuel L. Jackson.
It's really old school.
Yeah,
What, Jurassic Park?
old school.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah.
What?
Pulp Fiction with the Jericho, yeah.
There we go.
Is it an Afro? Is it a Jericho? I don't really know the difference.
Let's not speculate. The other characters were.
The other characters: Mrs. Sinister, Sue Storm, the Beyonder, Green Goblin, Ghost Rider.
Well, Sue Storm, I already said would be.
Yeah, Cara Delevingne.
Yeah.
God help us.
And Mr. Sinister, Johnny Depp.
Okay.
The
So you got
the Beyonder, Samuel L.
Ghost Rider, whichever one you want then.
Ghost Rider and who else? What was the other character?
That's it. Sinister, Sue Storm, Beyonder, Green Goblin, done. Ghost Rider left.
Did I do Green Goblin?
I don't know. You mentioned Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, and then you got angry, so I mean.
I did.
See, it's a tough one because you've got to really think biker or. I mean, you could say Vin Diesel, Robbie Reyes, but he doesn't really come off Mexican.
Plus, he's about like 30 years too old, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's weird. Off topic, but what ethnicity is Vin Diesel? I really can't work it out.
I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. I mean, I'd look it up, but I couldn't. See, this is a problem, but because of the accent. But
their accents, they can change that.
Yeah, but I don't know about this one.
Oh, you're not gonna say Schwarzenegger, are you?
Nah. For Johnny Blaze, I'd pick Jason Statham.
Okay, you're right about the accent, but
yeah, that's what I mean. It's struggle with the accent, and I mean, at least I won't have to do too much CGI on his head.
No.
So yeah.
I think that'll work.
So Norman, I've still got Green Goblin left, didn't I?
Yeah, Norman, Harry, do what you want.
How about Leonardo DiCaprio as Norman Osborn?
It's an out of the box kind of choice, but yeah, why not? I suppose
I'd pick him for Norman Osborn at the age he is now, and then I'd have like a teenage, because like you'd have a teenage Harry Osborn and you'd have a teenage Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Because they're going to school together. I mean, Tom Holland in the new one, okay, even if you put him a couple years older, like it's only going to be about 20. So
yeah,
I mean
they're the same age, and I think they went to college together, not high school. But no, I get what you're saying. So yeah,
if you put him as like 20, there's not really that much far off with the dad. So just have the young dad. Why not?
I think that works. So I think DiCaprio must be 41, 42 now. So
exactly, and he could have conceived the kid. You know what I mean? Because now he's more into like running the company. I mean, if he was gonna like have downtime to do other stuff in between like that and being Green Goblin, you think he would have conceived Harry when he was like a lot younger.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have been that. I mean, if he's in his early 40s and Harry's a teenager like Peter, he would have been, mid-20s when he would have had him. So it makes perfect sense. Also, Norman doesn't become Green Goblin until Peter Parker's Spider-Man, so it works fine.
Right.
That'd be a massive get. It's a shame that I don't think DiCaprio would ever do a comic book movie, but it would work.
Right. So now it's time for my 5
Oh,
picks.
okay, I've got to think.
Right. So my picks are Rogue. Yeah.
Yep, Rogue, X-Men, got it.
Cable.
Cool.
Uh, Eddie Brock Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Surfer. Yep. And Black Widow.
Okay. Okay. Rogue. Southern Belle kind of girl.
Oh, what kind of girl?
7.
Oh. Well, howdy there.
Hmm. Hmm.
Put a wig on me, I'll do it.
Sure, you probably would.
I've got the accent down.
So Silver Surfer, basically anyone plays Silver Surfer. I think you'd probably be a CGI character.
Would you do that? Or would you just bodysuit?
No. No. An all silver bodysuit, no thank you.
No, like a CGI bodysuit. So,
Right.
like, have the actor just wear, like, a suit.
So motion capture, yeah. But yeah, I'd do that and just have Andy Serkis do it. Boom. Job
Would
done.
you?
Yeah.
Well,
That dude could play any motion capture character.
yeah, I
Like
mean,
King
he played,
Kong, for Christ's sake.
yeah, Gollum, Caesar in,
Planet of the Apes.
yeah,
Um,
Ulysses Claw. Except
yeah.
that's not motion capture.
He's in Star Wars as well, isn't
Is he?
he? Yeah.
Hmm.
He's the what's his face?
Oh, yeah.
Black Widow. See, the original choice was Emily Blunt. I'm not going to say that because I have a feeling like I say Emily Blunt every week.
Yeah, you're banned.
Mm.
If I'm banned from saying Selena Gomez and no more Cara Delevingne, then you can't have Emily Blunt. You're bumming off her, man.
I am. I'll take the.
She's really monotone sometimes. I mean, I see her on Graham Norton one time, and she was like so monotone. I was just like,
Oh, she's not acting on Graham Norton, is she?
No, but that's even worse. If she's a boring person in real life.
Felicity Jones. No, I've said her before as well.
Have you?
Maybe. Or was that Daisy Ridley?
I think I've said both of them. I think
I'm
you're
going
getting confused. I'm the one who does good picks. I think I've definitely said Daisy Ridley, and now I'm starting to think I definitely said Felicity Jones.
Well, Felicity Jones, I'm saying then. And then Rogue. See, Rogue's a difficult one, saying that's which direction you take her.
See, but could you really see Felicity Jones? This is Black Widow we're talking about.
So? She doesn't do much. She just runs about, kicks some people in the face and shoots stuff.
Yeah, but has she got the face for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was rude.
What?
Your suggestion she's not attractive.
No, I'm not. No, she is. I'm just saying if you compare her with her, how she would look as opposed to how Scarlett Johansson would look.
Yeah, but Scarlett Johansson is like a ridiculously attractive person, and there's like how many people in the world look like that?
Put a wig on me.
Rogue.
Don't forget Cable and Venom if you're struggling with Rogue.
Rogue, I'll go for oh no, what's her name? She was in Mission Impossible 5. Oh damn.
Ghost Protocol.
Yeah. No, that's 4. Rebecca. No, not Rebecca. We'll come back to her.
Yeah, you get onto that and I'll look her up.
Who else have I got? Venom, right?
Cable and Venom, yeah.
Oh, Cable. So Cable, the rumour is to go with Pierce Brosnan. I think that's mental.
Why? Because it's not built.
Yeah, and he's all suave and whatnot. What's that?
Why couldn't you just put a suit on him? Not like a suit like 3 piece. I mean like a battle suit, and
It's
that'll beat him
it's
up.
not just his appearance that concerns me. It's just his screen personality. It doesn't do Cable to me. It says James Bond.
Yeah, but what if he's Irish? He could get rough if he wanted to. Come on.
Sure.
Right. Let's see. Rogue Nation, which is 93 on Rotten Tomatoes. Rebecca Ferguson
Rebecca Ferguson, her.
for Rogue.
Yeah, an older Rogue. None of this, because remember, Rogue doesn't necessarily actually like 20 years old like she is in the X-Men movies. I forget who plays her in them.
Anna Paquin, which is
Yeah.
funny because she's like 40.
Well,
But-
she is now. Bear in mind, it was 17 years ago.
Yeah, but you see her in like I'm talking about later films.
Well, she's not really in it though, is she?
Well, if you take the cut of Days of Future Past, that Rogue cut,
Oh yeah, which is about 10 more minutes.
the whack cut.
Yeah, it's pointless anyway.
Right, come on, you're on Cable. And
Cable.
And then you got distracted by James Bond.
I did. See, the one everyone goes to is Stephen Lang, and I think that would be great, but an older action guy. Not Schwarzenegger, not Stallone.
Steven Seagal.
Oh, maybe Bruce Willis.
You're just running through the cast of Expendables in your head now, aren't you?
I've only seen the first one. Is he in the first one? Bruce?
Yeah, I think maybe for a couple seconds. Cause
Oh yeah, they're in a church or something, aren't they? The
Yeah.
three of them.
his name's Church.
I'm going Bruce Willis. Not now though. I want an older Bruce Willis, not that old. I'll go with
You're gonna,
Midnight. Bruce from Unbreakable.
are you gonna have him with hair?
But he didn't have hair in Unbreakable. Nah, I don't think hair matters, Cable. I know people are attached to the old silver locks, but nah.
Why wouldn't you have George Clooney?
Clooney.
Yeah.
Clooney's a good actor, but I don't see him as Cable. He's not some tough military guy.
Well, he wasn't in Glorious Bastards, was he? No,
No, he wasn't. That was Brad Pitt.
no, let's forget that.
Oh, it's the last one.
Edward Brock or
Oh.
Venom.
Definitely not going in the direction they did before. Topher Grace, that was stupid.
No. Think Sinister Six film. No, think spin-off. Is lead. It's all about him. He's going around. He's eating brains.
Yeah. Although if they ever do a Venom spin-off, I think they'll probably do it with Flash Thompson.
I think they should. Do you think it should be R-rated?
No, not really. It doesn't need to be. So Venom actually go around eating people was only a thing with the Mac Gargan Scorpion Venom thing. Yeah, Matt Gargan was Scorpion, then became Venom, and then lost the suit and became Scorpion again. That's when he was eating people. I don't think it needs to be R-rated. People are too attached to the R-rated thing. They keep on banging about an R-rated Batman. Don't need that. Wolverine, yes. Batman, no.
Would you have an R-rated Flashpoint film?
No. Why? You know, it's like, yeah, some Atlanteans and Amazons killing each other, and Barry's mum gets killed, but it's not like a bloodfest.
Yeah. Thomas Wayne Batman going around shooting people.
Yeah, but you know, people get shot in PG and 15 movies. You don't need. I don't know what 15 is in America.
Mature.
Maybe. Right, Venom. I've got to cast Venom. I would go. So how old do I want Venom to be?
How old do you want Edward Brock to be, really? Because with the
A bit older
Venom
than
suit,
Spider-Man.
it don't really matter, does it? Yeah, I don't think there'd be much. I don't see the point in them being the same age. You'd want like Carnage is like older, Cletus Cassidy's older. You'd want someone kind of more experienced and imposing. Because bear in mind, the Venom suit jumps around like a mother. So I mean, is kind of more about Venom and less about the host. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because
what
Venom brings it all out. So
Venom? The thing with the Venom suit is it's what it wants is Spider-Man. That's the one. It's in the same way the counter shooters jump to a couple of other people, but always wants to get back to Cletus Cassidy. That's the one it's bonded with the most. The symbiote attached to a person, and then that's the one they always want to go back to. It's kind of like a dog. A dog always go back to its master. The suit always wants to go back to Spider-Man, but it can't get to Spider-Man because he doesn't want it, so it jumps from person to person to person. I would want Eddie to be a bit bigger. So I get what they were going for. What I mean is, I get what they were going for in Spider-Man 3, but they were going for like the analogy thing, like they're two sides of a different coin or whatever, of the same coin.
yeah.
So you cast Topher Grace, who looks a lot like Tobey Maguire. Someone in there, probably the 30s, a bit built. Hmm. Hmm.
Can't think of anyone from film, TV.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through it, but
See, the problem with things like this, generally, with fan casts, and it's generally like you'd cast like A-list film stars and stuff like that. But I think there are quite a few credible people from TV who you could have.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not casting, so I'm not mentioning it.
Mhm.
But I mean, say it was Flash Thompson, who would
Yeah.
you have? And I mean, if you're saying you want someone a little bit more built, then why wouldn't you just, walk the same line? This is a tough one.
Hmm. I would cast older.
Okay, go
I'd
ahead.
I'd go with Frank Grillo, who causes crossbones, so he can't happen. But still, I'd go with Frank Grillo and go with a thing where he is working at the Daily Bugle. I'll bring that back, and he's their hotshot photographer.
Yeah, but experienced.
Yeah, and Peter Parker comes in there with this new kid who's managing to snap all these photos of Spider-Man, which Frank Grillo, Eddie Brock can't get, and then that drives the wedge between them.
Okay. And Spider-Man's a lot younger as well, so he's jealous of his youth. Okay. So that was the fan casting. Just give a quick rundown. For Rogue, you had Rebecca Ferguson. For Cable, you had.
Did I have a Cable?
I don't know. I don't think you did.
I'm pretty sure I picked someone.
Oh, okay. Let's skate over that then. For Silver Surfer, you had Andy Serkis, and for Black Widow, you had. You can't
Rebecca
remember.
Ferguson. Rebecca Ferguson. I remember her.
Right. So who did you have for Rogue then?
That was that was Rebecca Ferguson. Felicity Jones.
Alright.
Felicity Jones.
Okay. So that's the Marvel Cinematic Universe fan casting. I'm Sam.
I'm Matt. Who did I pick as Cable? I don't know. Leave it in the comments.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.